All right, so we're gonna do reading today. We're gonna work on skits today. I'm gonna give you some time to work with a partner on skits, which we will then present. You'll present tomorrow, but I'm gonna give you some time today to work on them. And we're gonna work a little bit on roots, and then a little bit at the end of class, some dictation practice. We'll practice how we're gonna do the dictation on the quiz. So you're gonna do 2 exercises. Drill. It is drill number 9 and drill number 13. In both cases, you are doing part B. So just read the instructions. They're in English as to what you are supposed to do. This is about your being able to clearly produce the difference between a word that has an emphatic as opposed to one that doesn't in it, so that your partner can hear it. Pay attention to the instructions about choosing randomly. That will be important so that your partner can't just follow along and know, right? Okay, so I'll give you about 10 minutes to do that, working with a partner. Drill 9B and then drill 13B. Okay?
Sarah.
Oh,
Sarah.
Khas. Oh, again?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Mailish, I forgot. This is a good chance for you to practice your numbers too. So instead of 5A, you can say خمسة ألف. ماشي؟ تمام. خمسة ألف. ممتاز. I love the way you guys are both repeating the words multiple times. Perfect. Very nice.
Okay,
I can't do that. I cannot. We get it eventually.
What's this? What's that letter?
Oh, Alif? No. Oh, I'm sorry. It's is that a dot? A dash? Okay, south.
Saber.
Should be sod.
There you go.
Sod. Like no vowel between it.
Well, there's no wow, yeah? So sad, but then there's a fatha on the shadda, so
Sodu. That is sodot.
Okay, I want to hear you practicing. Also, we know a new word that you can use to confirm with your partner that they've got it right. Let's use that. What is it? And it's got a sod in it too. Huh? Sah. Sah.
No.
Can I hear the last one again?
Dahbi.
So I'm seeing an H sound getting in before the ra sound. Dah. Can you hear the ha sound that's getting in there?
I can.
Yeah. So we want to get that out of there.
Darbi.
There you go.
And that still sounds emphatic. Okay.
Because
Darbi.
Dar. There you go.
Darbi.
There you go.
Darbi.
Is it because of the H sound when we... No, we don't write it with an H, so yeah. Sometimes in transliteration, the da is written with an H, like the country, the city name Daharan, it's spelled with a DH. So sometimes Riyadh with a DH too, right? So it's something. So I don't know if that's possibly where that H is coming from.
It's just trying to emphasize the fatha, that the H is just coming from me trying to be emphatic.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's
Okay.
something I need to work on.
Okay.
Darbi.
Dar. ضربي ضربي and this one
ضربي ضربي
Darb.
ضربي
make the fatha nice and frontal so it's really clear that you're not saying dal.
ضربي
More frontal.
ضربي
Da.
ضربي
Darbi. Darbi. Darbi.
ضربي
Darbi.
ضربي
Darbi. 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 Good.
ضربي
كويس. كويس.
Dar. Dar. Daras. Daras. Daras.
So do that one again.
Daras.
Okay. So what you're doing is you're making a long vowel before the R. Right? There's no long vowel, so you want to get to the R quickly.
Dar. Daras.
There you go.
But kind of with
Is it da or da?
Daras.
Da or da?
Da.
Da. Daras.
ثمانية باء
صح. and ثمانية ألف صح. 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 صح عشان الصاد. صح. 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 صح.
صح ضربي
عشان صاد. صح. صح.
ضربي 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 ضربي
ممتاز. 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 So, I will tell you, and I should tell you, since you're going to be hearing me speak Egyptian, that Egyptian pronunciation of some of these words are identical. They actually don't sound any different in Egyptian, and I'll give you an example.
Some of them sound like they're the same, but each person sounds different.
So, number one, Rad,
Wait, for which page?
number 109. رد رد رد. Which one am I saying? Could be either one, actually, in Egyptian. That was a trick question. The ra in Egyptian Arabic causes emphatic vowels in most situations, not always, but in most words. And Egyptian has something that's called vowel harmony. So if a word has any emphatic vowel in it, all the vowels are going to be emphatic. So you get, it's good and it's not good.
Yeah, I can see
Because
why.
if there's more than one candidate, it's harder to tell with the Egyptian dialect. But if there is only one candidate, you get lots of evidence that it's emphatic. Because, so for instance, in Arabic, in Egyptian, the word for fasting, siyam. 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 What is it about that word that really tells you that there's a sod in there? Siyam. Siyam. Which sound in there? Which? Okay, so the si part. Okay, anything else? In Levantine, that word is siyam. The ya kind of breaks the emphasis. You get siyam. So the only clue that you know is the vowel sound after the sod, that you've heard a sod. So the evidence to your ears that there's an emphatic tends to be shorter than in the Egyptian. So anyway, just to let you know that. The speakers always on the tape are always obviously speakers that do make a distinction between these words. That's why they use them. We are going to spend some time now, maybe about 10 minutes or so, working on skits. So the idea of these skits is you are going to be, you and your partner, you're going to work with a partner, and the scene is you are a store owner and your partner is a customer who is going to come to your store, and obviously you're going to say hello and greet each other very, very enthusiastically, and then you're going to find out what your customer wants and go from there. So that's the scene. The idea is basically to give you an opportunity to kind of review the vocabulary that you know. It's sort of getting ready for the quiz. It's kind of a review thing, but also we kind of want to see where you are in terms of producing some of the language that you've learned and putting it together creatively in a little skit. Okay, can I interrupt you for just a second? Can I interrupt you for just a second, please? So we don't have a lot of time to work on this, so I'd like you to focus on not spending your time going back and looking up words. Remember how to say them? You can do that tonight. If you can't remember exactly how to say it, but you know how to say it, just write it in English and move on. Your objective is to get the whole scenario and the dialogue done, and then you can individually go and look up the words and figure out more precisely how you need to say it later. Okay? Meshi? Meshi. So about 1 to 2 minutes. The skit should be maybe for you guys 2 to 3, since there's 3 of you, a little bit longer. And then tomorrow morning, before class, if you can meet here a little bit early to practice a little bit, I can probably give you about 5 minutes in class to do a little bit of practice before you do them. But you probably need to arrange to spend some time either over the phone or something between now and then to practice, to work on it a little bit more to get ready for tomorrow. ماشي؟ تفضلوا.
Can you say mafish?
Why not?
There isn't, because I think people say I don't have it.
Well, that's a different thing though.
Okay.
Right? You could say either one.
We were saying there isn't any.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Fish aish. So a little bit different from I don't have any bread, right? A little bit different, but in the final analysis the same, but
So if we're gonna say.
So how would you say I don't have any bread? And there isn't any bread? You could use either.
And then if you said what else do you want, or would you say what else do you love? Like, does that matter? Like, I'm thinking Spanish, like how sometimes they say want is love, or like. So would you say what do you want, or would you say what would you want? Is that two different? Are those actually distinctive things? Yes.
You're getting ahead of yourself a little bit. Okay, so you could definitely use this.
Okay.
The other one, you can use it.
But it doesn't mean the same. That doesn't mean want and love are not the same thing.
You have to use it without the back.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So if you said what do you want,
انت عايز ولا انت عايزة؟ انت عايزة ايه؟ انت عايزة ايه؟
So no bread, that no bread.
ما فيش فراخ
I'll just say like you're welcome. I don't know. Well, I guess it's not you said it.
No, you know how to say that.
But we are through it once in here. I was just trying to use new words, but
شكرا. Okay.
I could always throw it in again, right? What's wrong with more practice of the same?
Haggling your customers.
So I can teach you another new thing that you could say. شكرا. لا شكر. لا شكر على واجب. لا شكر على واجب. Is the store owner saying that?
Yes.
Okay. So لا شكر على واجب. واجب. What does واجب mean? Homework. Okay. But more generally, it actually means a duty. So واجب is a واجب because it's the duty of the student to do it.
It's my duty.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. And literally, what you're saying is لا شكر على واجب.
Okay.
So
No problem. They're like, don't
no
pay me.
problem.
It's my duty.
exactly. So there's no thanks for that which is لا شكر على واجب. لا شكر على واجب. لا شكر على واجب. واجب.
Question is in Egyptian is asfa. Is asfa used when I'm speaking to a woman, or is that used by the woman when she says sorry?
What do you think?
The second case.
Why?
Because it's one of the general adjectives in Arabic, with the masculine and the feminine adjectives describing this.
But so why would it be the gender of the speaker and not the gender of the addressee that would determine the
Because
gender?
the actual sense of I'm taking responsibility
And you're saying I am
responsible.
I am sorry. So the sorry is modifying me, not the speaker, right? Not the addressee. So yeah, you were absolutely right. It's the speaker that determines whether. So I would say أسفة, and you say
آسف.
بالضبط كده.
Yes, class.
Okay, good. I hope you got a good start on your skits. I'm looking forward to hearing them tomorrow morning. As I said, I can give you about 5 minutes in class to do a little bit of a run through, a rehearsal, but that's not probably going to be enough, right? So you'll need to coordinate, get telephone numbers from each other, get together later today, or maybe before class. If you have some time before class, you can get together for 15 minutes. We're going to do a reading now. So another reading, some more reading. Just stay with your partner that you're with right now. And the set of words, they are on page 111. And there are 32 words. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to read them. So I want you to put a little bit of pressure on yourself to read these words, okay, with a little bit of speed. When you are done with the reading, I want you to turn to page 115 and read about roots in Arabic. That paragraph should be somewhat redundant. Well, we've talked about roots before, but just read through it, and then there's some instructions at the end about what you're to do. Basically, for each of these concepts, studying or teaching, you're to find 2 words in here that have to do with that. How are you going to do that? We talked about how roots work, right? So the roots have a general meaning. So
3 letters in the same order.
In the same order that are connected to the idea of studying or teaching. So the idea is that you already know one word. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking you to do this. So what word do you already know that has to do with studying or teaching? Talib. Okay, good. That's not the right one. But it's a very good guess. It's one of them. Fasal, okay, is a classroom. That's the one we're looking for. It will become obvious to you after you do the reading. Dars. Dars, you know, the word for lesson, right? And you'll see that there's some other words in there. So that's the idea. For each of these concepts, you already know one word that is related to that. And so your task is to find the 2 words. And one of them may not be the one that you know. They may be 2 completely separate words that are based on that same root from that, with that same meaning. Okay? Yalla, with a partner. Are you ready to start reading? تفضلوا. Good. خضراء. Right, because of the dod. خضراء. Good. Don't forget, don't forget your emphatics. Very nice. رصاص. Very good. That's exactly what it looks like. In fact, there's a fatha missing on the wow. Shorten it. Very nice.
How are we going to learn to see the difference so that when the short vowels are gone?
You just know the word from context. Is there an alif in that word? Very nice. So make the alif even longer. There you go. There you go. Remember, don't be afraid to exaggerate it. The longer you make it, the easier it is. You're going to be able to start hearing those. You're getting nice, good long vowels in there, Jonathan. Good job. Nice. Can I? Okay, so if there's a long vowel in a word, it will always carry the stress of the word. صاحب صاحب صا good صاحب very nice very nice ممتاز صح 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 so you
One in the wow.
the sukun on the wow.
So you combine these two. Dawa.
So it's daw. And then you go directly from the wa sound to the hamza sound.
Dawa.
So I'm hearing kind of a vowel sound on the wa. So you just want to go from the daw to the glottal stop. هو ده. أيوة هو ده. Got it? Can you hear him saying it?
Daw.
And that is, there are words like that. And this means like nur or daw. Same meaning daw. Okay, I'm going to stop you now. I know some of you may not have gotten through all the words, but I would like you to spend a couple of minutes just looking for the word pairs based on the same root, even if you can't find all 5 of them. So turn to page 115. So pick any one that you want, 1 through 5. We don't have time to do all 5 of them, so just pick one. Do correctness, drinking, whiteness, greenness. I know that wasn't a lot of time. Let's see what you came up with. Anybody come up with, for number 1, studying and teaching? Which words? Can you tell me the numbers? 22 and 24, right? So durus and 24, what is that? Yudarris. Nice, yudarris. Very nice. Okay, how about correctness? What word do you know? Sah. There you go. What words? Huh? Sahih, which is number 25. Where is sahah? 29. Yes, sahah. Sahah, to correct. Sahih, correct. Another version of sah. Very nice. Drinking, what's the root we're looking for? Shahraba, okay. And the words, we are not going to finish them because I have 2 minutes and I really want to give you a practice dictation so that we practice what you're going to do on the test, okay? But I think you got the idea with the roots. All right, so I'm going to read to you 1 word and then 1 2-word phrase and then 1 number. And this is basically how we're going to do it for the quiz. Okay, so we can kind of get used to that. You ready? Don't forget to say the word after me. حدود 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 حدود. Next one. جار أختي. جار أختي. جار أختي. جار أختي. Very nice. Okay, number, here it comes. You ready? Regular numbers, the numbers that you're used to writing with, and from left to right. 9 1 5 6 3 8 1 9 4 7. 9 1 5 6 3 8 1 9 4 7. 9 1 5 6 3 8 1 9 4 7. Okay, we'll go over them quickly tomorrow and we'll do one more dictation practice. I just want to make sure that you have an idea of how we're going to do it on the quiz. So that was kind of the idea.